The second trailer for GTA 6 just dropped, and here are 50 things you missed while watching it. Did you even notice Phil Cassidy from the original Vice City? He has his own gun shop and even a commercial on TV. Yes, it's the same guy who lost his arm in one of the missions.
Hey, Phil. How's it going?
Hey, Connie! Ta-da! Oh, damn!
This shot confirms that old characters will return, same mustache, same style. What if we meet Tommy Vercetti too? I'll talk about that later, so make sure to watch the video until the end. Here we see the very first shot of the video, and right away we're shown a new part of Vice City, the islands, and there are a lot of them around. This is also where Jason's house is. Notice that houses have small docks to use boats, and most likely during the story we'll often jump straight into a boat and head out on missions. Did you notice the new animals? Right next to Jason's house, there's a big lizard crawling around. By the way, did you notice this important detail? This is the place where Jason bought Patriot beer, the same brand we saw on trucks in the first trailer. Most likely this scene in the second trailer shows Jason scouting it out. He went there to buy beer and check out how to rob the place, how many people are there, who's at the register, and where the cameras are. Also, you can see a homeless man near the gas station. And yes, in this game they look very realistic. By the way, this won't be the only breakdown on the channel, so please support a small new channel and subscribe. I'll be very thankful, and I'm really trying hard on my next videos. In one shot we see Jason in a conflict, but a more interesting scene is Lucia and Jason running from what looks like a hideout. We see police helicopters and hear sirens, and Lucia is wearing the same outfit as she did after the gas station robbery in the first trailer. Maybe they're still on the run from that heist, and it looks like they were hiding in a bad neighborhood since there are bars on the windows, something like the ghetto, but the police are still on their trail and they have to escape. Maybe after this scene, Lucia gets caught and arrested. In the next moment, we see her jump out of a window alone. Maybe that's when the cops grab her, and maybe Jason gets away. Speaking of water, water will be a big part of the new game. We can see that by the number of boats, and there's even a cargo ship sailing in the background. I wonder if you can rob it. We also see Jason fixing his roof from a leak, and as we know, Miami gets very heavy rain. There were even early rumors that GTA 6 will have storms and extreme weather like floods and tsunamis. And yes, about animals again. Did you notice this sneaky creature in the trash in the background? Who is that? A raccoon or a cat? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, those puddles confirm that there was a big rain recently in the game's story, so that's why Jason's roof is leaking. In the trailer, we also see different hairstyles for Jason. At first he had shorter hair, now it's longer. He's wearing a Leonida t-shirt. That's what the local version of Florida is called in the game. In the next scene, we might be seeing how Jason makes a living, robbing a weed shop. We can tell by the business card, the props around the store, and the clothing of the people Jason knocks out. Maybe he's not exactly robbing it, but collecting a debt they owe him. The shop looks close to his home, so I don't think he'd do it just for some cash. My theory, Jason might be supplying weed to stores like this one, and this particular shop owes him money. Next, we get a great shot of the more urban locations. In this shot, we see some cool details. Now people ride in the backs of pickup trucks. And they're looking around, even watching a plane fly by. Another cool detail is the city maintenance crews. You can see workers mowing lawns and cleaning the streets, and of course there's transportation of boats. We saw something like this in GTA 5 during Michael's son's mission, but now it looks like a regular thing. The new Vice City has a lot of water. Tomedy wouldn't like this new city. We also get a teaser of new locations, the airport and downtown area. We also see a gym, and it looks like you'll be able to change Jason's physique. Maybe even Lucia's too. Also, not everyone noticed this, but in the background a woman is walking a dog. NPCs now have small details like AirPods in their ears. In every shop or gas station, you can play the lottery by buying a cheap ticket. I wonder if you can really win. That would be an awesome detail. Also, another animal appears here. It also looks like Jason used to be in the military. His t-shirt says Leonida Marine Center. Next, we see a shot of a gang being arrested. The police now look more professional. They interrogate people, block areas, and make suspects sit on the ground. But it's not just the police to focus on, also the black car. That might be used by the local FBI. Tinted windows and a hidden siren let these agents blend into traffic, so now we'll be afraid not only of the cops. Then when Jason arrives at the prison, we clearly see his hairstyle has changed again. In this scene, we see that Jason visits Lucia, and his t-shirt again confirms his military background. Notice the same car appears in almost every shot, at Jason's house, at the gas station, and even at the prison. That's Jason's personal car. In a bedroom scene, we see that Lucia is in jail, but she's released later with an ankle bracelet. Next, we see robbery masks for a bank called Sinfromera National Bank. This probably happened before Lucia's sentence. Then there's this beer, Pendejo. Again, we're shown new animals. Here they are on the water, a sunset and a jet ski company. If you remember, in the leaks, there were lots of mentions that water activities will be a big part of the new game, and that seems to be true. Jet ski races are basically confirmed. There's also a boat workshop. Again, this shows how important boats are. And this one in the trailer seems to be up to something shady. Why load strange cargo at night in the rain? Let me know what you think in the comments. The next shot shows why Lucia is wearing a work vest in one scene. In Leonida, criminals are forced to do community service. Here we see a whole group cleaning the city under police watch. They also wear ankle bracelets and vests, just like Lucia. Snakes confirmed. God, I hated them in Red Dead Redemption, and now they're in GTA, and they live near Jason's house. Once again, we're amazed by the quality of Lucia's hair and other details. Overall, the trailer shows a lot of different outfits, from dresses to black suits and prison uniforms. Here we see bikers. Hopefully there's a full biker gang and missions with them. This shot looks like it shows the edge of the city. We can see a flag and a location name. Also in the frame, Lucia and Jason are holding hands. Maybe they're about to escape and remove Lucia's ankle bracelet. And yes, the scene where they escape the police, I believe that's where Lucia got caught. She's wearing the same clothes as in the gas station robbery at the end of the first trailer. Also, we see that Jason didn't jump out the window. Then the police raid a similar building where Jason might have been hiding or escaped, and we see the same car they used in the first trailer's robbery, probably near the same gas station. Next, we see the local train. Can't wait to try stopping it in the game. Remember CJ's boxing matches in the gym in San Andreas? Looks like we'll now get underground fight clubs where we can participate. And of course, the most epic scene, an armored truck and Lucia holding a grenade launcher. The billboard says, "Fun has no borders." And it really doesn't. Another shot hints at a mission on a plane flying over the city with half-naked Lucia and a fight with the crew. Maybe they're trying to steal a secret item, maybe transport for a future heist. Something like what we see next, a safe ripped from a wall with money flying everywhere. Lucia returns from community service, and then a swamp chase. And yes, that's not even the end of the trailer. I decided to split this video into 2 parts, so guys, don't forget to subscribe. Part 2 is coming out today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Leave a comment, I'd love to read it, and it really helps the channel grow.